crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks, from the side, from the road, on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks, from the side, from the road, on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up.
Hello, race fans, and welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. We've got the IAA Truck Series here tonight. Doing a huge flop, I'd say, from Chicago's street course last week. A lot of gassing and braking there to a track where you're almost flat foot and no brake. Last week's winner over here, Jeff Pogo. Looks like he is going to be starting in the top 5. Everybody's qualified, gridding up right now. All right, here we go. The trucks are making their pace lap. So we'll take you down through the field now.
All right, everyone. Welcome back for another week of racing.
Starting off on the pole is going to be John Gallagher. Richard Swavely his outside. Row 2 is going to have Dustin Coggin and Zane Bailey. Row 3 be Jeff Pogo, last week's winner, with Justin Durand and his outside. Row 4, Dalton Schley and Adam Cook. Row 5 is going to be Chris Spencer and Ty Dahlman. Row 6, Chad Meadows and James Rotruck. Row 7 is going to be Noah Abbott and Daniel Dill. Row number 8 is going to have David Durand and Jerry West. That's a new name. Row number 9 is going to have Cameron Caldwell and Sean Merriman. Row number 10, Randy Brashears and Dustin German. Row number 11 is going to be Brian Beach and Alan Duggar. And bringing up the rear of the field is going to be Jimmy Emos. So that is going to be your running order as they start off this race. Pace cars getting ready to leave the racing surface. Gallagher going to bring him to the line. Talladega having that further line, not in the tri-oval. And the green flag is out. And down in the turn number 3, Richard Swavely's made his way out into the very first position with Zane Bailey right behind him. Gallagher's fallen back to 3rd in that 1-2-3 truck. Road truck getting shuffled out of line. He's kind of stuck on the high side there. Now he's able to fall back. Been stuck on the third line, I should say. First 3 trucks in a row. They're single filed out right now. We got that high line trying to make a run as the low line's kind of breaking off. Ty Dahlman's going to send it down to the low side. Get to the 5th in line on the low side. Schley up top leading the high line. He's got Duran behind him. Justin Duran. Through the tri-oval, heading towards the line for lap number 3. Looks like the drivers are starting to get a bit settled in. Try and get some nice long green flag runs here tonight at Talladega. We saw some great racing in this with this group of guys, majority of them, on Monday in the Xfinity Series. A lot of great 3-wide action as Swavely gets shuffled out and starts to fall back. If he can't get in line somewhere soon, he is going to be in trouble. Kind of falling back a little bit. Almost looks like that double O is trying to let him in. Who is that? Jerry West. Oh, Schley gets in the wall. What just happened to Schley? Take it back a bit. Oh, he got shuffled out a while back. Road truck gets up into him. Oh, we got someone smoking down low. That's the 123. There's Gallagher. Oh, looks like we got a caution as we're watching this replay. It's Gallagher in that middle. Oh, gets out of shape, and that is it. Just enough for Abbott to get far enough ahead. Or he tried to get back down in line, and that was the end of it. All right, let's see. Let's see Dahlman crash. All right, here it is, already in progress. All right, let's take a look here. Got some shuffling in that middle lane. Oh, Swavely gets out of shape. Dahlman dips way down to not send him. But then what happens up here? We need to watch. Alright, that's Abbott. Here we go. Here's a good camera. Abbott gets in his Swavely, gives him a push that gets him sideways. Dahlman goes down low. Abbott tries to get up in front of Duran. Gets him a little sideways, gets up into the 2. Comes back down into Bailey. Oh, Dahlman just nails Bailey right on that front corner. Take one more look here. That is going to be our first caution. Currently on lap number 7. All right, we're about to get that green flag again. We get a lot of trucks on the low lines. Swavely's going to be the one to bring him to the flag again. And the Geico restart zone, and Swavely is off with that green flag. Swavely and Duggar getting hooked up in the front. Now German trying to make his way up to the back bumper of Duggar. Brian Beach way down on the apron. Beach going to get back up on the track. Ooh, Abbott sends it down low in a hurry in front of Bailey. Whoa, Emo sends it down low quick. Tried to send it down low in front of the 2, and 2 said no, sir. It's Cameron Caldwell in that 2 truck. Here we go. Starting to be 3 wide up front here. It's like nobody can really catch Swavely right now. As I say that, those lines getting formed up, starting to get some speed. Merriman leading that middle line. About side by side with Swavely now as they're heading down in turn 1, and Durand on the top side. At 24, he's trying to get up there. I believe that's Durand and Durand in line. Yes, it is. Both Justin and David. Gallagher right behind Merriman in the middle line. Against Swavely and Duggar down low. Oh, great racing right here. Nice, clean, 3 wide. It's what we love to see. Like we saw on Monday in the Xfinity Series. Everybody doing a great job so far here. Lap number 11 as we go across for 12. Oh, great shot. Everybody continuing to hold their positions, and of course, once I say something, he changes. Durand sends it down low. He's going to break away from his brother on the high line, send it all the way down low. Trial, they're side by side. Top line starting to disintegrate. We've only got 3 trucks up there. Gallagher, oh my goodness, and trying to push it 4 wide is Gallagher. Oh, that's not going to work, guys. Oh, and there it goes. Duggar gets spent around. Oh, we got a mess. All right, we have to see what, wow, see what happened, but we know what happened. Gallagher was trying to push it 4 wide, and that just didn't work. Kind of early to be getting all over it, but let's see. Gallagher hits Durand, gets the 2. The 2 comes down a little bit, but in his defense, he's pushed hard against the wall. Saves it. It's down. Gallagher sends it down low, trying to get in line. Gets Coggin's nose. Coggin gets German. Duggar gets sent up into the 2. Oh, hard contact for Coggin on that inside wall. It's like a couple more trucks got collected. Abbott, see him up there spinning. Maybe just off track. Nope, that's not what we were trying to find. Coggin loses the whole front of his truck. Let's see. Let's ride on board with Coggin. He had a pretty good view for this. Oh yeah, Coggin. I mean, full wide. Everybody's just so squeezed there. There's nothing anybody could have done other than not push it full wide. That's caution number 2 on lap 15 of 45 here at Talladega. You're watching the IAA Truck Series on the 15 Studios YouTube channel. Noah Abbott is your current leader. Pace cars off. Abbott and Merriman going to be on the front row. Abbott's going to be the control truck. And the green flag is back out. Emo second in line on the low side. Swavely second in line on the high side. They get a bit of a breakaway. Merriman and Swavely. Bottom line sticks together pretty well. Now Gallagher heading up to the back bumper of Swavely. Emo's going to fall back a couple of rows. Front, hopefully you're going to get some more, get these lines formed up, get that second pack caught up, and maybe we'll go 3 wide again. However, kind of seems like this second pack is just falling. Like Daniel Dill going to be leading that high side. Justin Duran going to pull out a line from Coggin. Duran going to head down the backstretch together. Bumpers locked. Heading in for that high line. Pull a little bit of draft off of Abbott's back bumper. Here they come like a bat out of heck. Oh boy, Abbott's trying to go to the high side. Looked like Abbott was going to try and block him for a second. Man, look at these two go. Just surging up the outside right to the front by themselves. They don't even have any help. Unbelievable. German leading the middle row. He's nosed ahead of the two other rows. Looks like they're going to kind of cut down into that lower line. German and Spencer, that is. So Schley's going to be in the middle lane with just Bailey behind him. So the two top lines, just two trucks, now we say that. Durans are going to move down behind Bailey, and the 2 and 5 of Abbott are going to catch up there. So now we've got a bigger line formed on the high side. Last week's winner Pogo just kind of cruising around in the back here. Schley making his way up on the high side, leading the high side line now. Oh, and we've got a crash. Looks like Durand in the back of Schley. Schley not locking it down. Oh my god, lock it down, lock it down. Oh my goodness. He was going backwards fast. Wow. Schley not staying out front for too long. Take a look at what happened. I think he might have got out of shape, out of line. Try to get back in. Let's find a bit of camera. That's exactly what happened. Got a little out of shape. Durand tried to move on the high side. Schley waited a little too long to try and block it. Man, that was so lucky nobody else got in that one. He was hauling backwards. All right, third caution with just 24 laps to go here at Talladega. We've seen some great racing tonight. This has been a pretty fun one to watch. Zane Bailey is your current leader. Not sure if we've done pit stops yet. We'll have to watch and see. So we've had enough cautions that don't think fuel mileage is really going to play a role. Although I'm not sure if they can make it on the 24 laps. I did not hear what the pit window was before the race. Bunch of stragglers in the field catching up to the back of the pack. All right, here we go now. Zane Bailey going to lead him down onto pit road. It's looking like Jimmy Emos, the only one that stayed out so far. Oh, and Road Truck overshoots the pit. Zane Bailey's going to be the first one off pit road. Dustin German, John Gallagher, Richard Swavely is the top 5. Jimmy Emo staying out, of course. Pace car's back off, and everybody choosing the low line except for Coggin and Abbott. Emos grabs the green flag, and he is off. Got a gap between him and Bailey, though. That's not good. That low line really broken up. Emos, Bailey, Gallagher. And there goes Bailey on the high side. That's exactly why you don't want to have that gap there. You can make a run on you. Now Gallagher, what's he going to do? He's kind of getting jammed up by Emos. Bailey's going to move down to the low side. Got a whole gaggle of trucks back here. Front's kind of just hanging out single file for the time being. Who was that? Adam Kuhn. No, wait a minute. We got 219 trucks. Who is that? Meadows. Chad Meadows, put the right number on your truck, you son of a biscuit. There we go. That big gaggle of truck forming up, moving up to the front, and Dill is going to get passed into the middle. Abbott moves to the high side, but they got a huge run. German gets into the wall twice. They're shuffling back and forth. Oh my goodness. Wow. That move by Durand, that one just dipped out around Dill and almost right back in. Made contact. Fortunately, he was keeping that thing going. Once again, great race. We got 20 laps to go, coming to the 19 to go. Love to see this aggressive racing. Aggressive, caution-free racing. Oh, road truck gets out of line. He's all by himself up high. That door closed. He's stuck now. Oh, he's trying to push his way in there. Gets into Gallagher's door. Gallagher's going to move to the low side. Duran's going to go with him. Road truck's still stuck outside. That 19's going to make contact with him. Road truck still hung out on the third line. Kind of getting beat up out there. Able to get down in behind Durand. Lost a good amount of spots in that, though. And here goes Merriman. Oh, Abbott down on the apron. Brings it back up on the track in front of the two. Caldwell all over his back bumper. Don't push in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, my God, guys. You get what you ask for, I guess. Man, these guys are going nutty right now, and I love it. Caldwell all over Abbott's back bumper. Emo slides up the track. I think he dipped below the line for a second. Merriman's going to move to the low side. He's going to be the new leader along with Durand Jr. Road truck trying to make a high side move again. We saw on Monday in the Xfinity Series, Road Truck wanted that high line more than anybody. He kept trying over and over and over to make it form up when people wouldn't go with him. And he just kept trying, so much persistence to make a high line go. And it worked for him as he put that on a podium Monday in the Xfinity Series. Let's see if he can make a third line happen again. Get a little bit of help. Maybe put himself on the podium again for the second time at Talladega this week. Third line. Kind of like the high line just moved higher, and now there's a couple trucks in the middle. A little hung out. Ooh, that move really stalled out both of those lines, letting the leaders just really get away. Road Truck's going to be the second one in that line. He's probably going to hold the high line. He does. Daniel Dill's going to pull into the high line, leading that one. And, oh, Road Truck doesn't stick to his back bumper. Dill's going to get hung out again. Pushes up the track. He was trying to get in front of Road Truck, but the room just isn't there. Road Truck blocking hard for Durand. Durand might not take super kindly to that and just keep the bumper on him. Road Truck's going to move down in front of Dill in the middle line. Durand and Caldwell sticking up high. Now they're going to fall in behind Dill. Meanwhile, that low line, Merriman, Gallagher, and Abbott just working great together. First three trucks in the inside line. Look at that. Road Truck out front now. Currently shown second on the board, but side by side with Merriman on the front row. Here comes that outside run. But, oh, the line broke off of them again. Road Truck's going to have it at the line, so he'll get his bonus point for leading. Like we say, every point counts. No playoff style in this series. Oh my goodness. For some of you watching at home, let's play a drinking game. Every time I say, oh my goodness, take a shot. Not sure how many times I've said it. I know I've said it too many, though. These guys just getting crazy out here. Spencer's going to hop up to the high side and lead that line. Whoa, the inside line totally stalled out. Road Truck moving down there in front of Merriman, and they just, like, fell off. Durand, Caldwell, Durand. Low line, first three trucks. You got Spencer and Beach on the high side. Road Truck's going to try and suck up to the back bumper of Durand. Merriman's going to move out around him. Road Truck's going to block him, go with him. Gallagher's going to make his way by Merriman. Road Truck's going to slide up onto the high side behind Beach, try and make his way back up to the front. They're coming up on the lap car of Schley. Looks like everybody gets past him just fine. He keeps that truck up high out of the way. Road Truck peeking his nose out from Beach. Road Truck still up high, trying to make a third line happen. Dill is going to pull up there with him. Beach, oh, Beach was looking at a line for Spencer, and it was too late when he tried to pull it back down in there. He would have caused a wreck. Great job by Beach, realizing to not get back down there. Let's see, where's Road Truck going to stick with the middle line for right now as Beach and Dill kind of fell back. There goes the 00 of West. David Durand doing a little bobbing and weaving as that two truck of Caldwell has gotten by him. So Durand brothers hooked back up bumper to bumper. Three wide, lap after lap after lap. Justin Durand going to slide up in front of Spencer. And David Duran's going to slide up in front of Justin. Locked bumpers with Chris Spencer behind them. Here comes Sean Merriman to be the 4th truck in line, with Road Truck being the 5th truck in line. Trying to suck up to the back with them and make that line go. Road Truck's going to move up to the high side behind Beach. Justin, both the Durans were going to try and go low, but Justin didn't want to work with David. David tried to go, and Justin said, no, sir, not this time. We're going to run side by side now. Inside line surging ahead just a bit. Here comes the outside line. Middle line getting dropped again. David Duran and Chris Spencer just hanging out by themselves. Amazing how a line can just disintegrate out of just all of a sudden, instantly, pretty much. We're inside of 10 laps to go. Off of turn 2 and down the back stretch. Locked bumpers, Spencer and Durand. Let's take a look through the rest of the field. I think everyone back there is pretty well on their own. Battle is really up front for the lead, and we got like a 12 truck battle for the lead. Everybody's just swapping back and forth and back and forth. Spencer's moving down to the low side. Road Truck blinking a little bit. I mentioned that before, that it could be difficult to try and bump draft with someone that's blinking out. The lap truck of Emo's going to throw that thing down on the apron, stay out of everyone's way. It's great when the lap traffic will just stay out of the way rather than trying to challenge the leaders. Road Truck a little wobbly on the high side. Abbott moves to the middle. Looks like Caldwell wanted to. Spencer's going to move up to the middle, try and get by Caldwell. He's going to need a push from Abbott, and there's Coggin back up into this front pack. Abbott and Spencer lock bumpers now. Here comes Coggin and West. Road Truck gonna step out of line again. Nobody wanted to go with Road Truck, so he's going to get back in line for the moment. What is Swavely? Oh, he is all by himself back in 19th. Once you're all by yourself, you're kind of, put it blatantly, you're just kind of screwed. If you don't have anyone to draft with, you're going 15, 20 mile an hour slower than everyone else, and it's just like, just feels like you're a rock. But who doesn't feel like a rock is Justin Durand right now, up in first, along with Caldwell in the middle lane and Spencer up high. Durand's always a couple of names that are pretty dominant in this series. Again, those brothers, David and Justin. Double O of West up in front of Spencer. Oh, here we go. And that 19, he's going to keep it off the track. He does. Oh, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. Let's take another look at that. '19 truck of Adam Kuhn. Let's see. Road Truck's moving down. Dahlman. Oh, Dahlman goes. I don't know. Oh. I don't know if he was trying to get below or what happened there, but gets into the rear quarter of Adam Kuhn and sends him down, flying down at the inside wall. Boom, slaps it. 4 laps to go. Justin Duran. Oh, and we got a big wreck. Bailey Beach. Oh, road truck's in it. German. All right, let's see what happened there. We got 4 laps to go. I guess it was kind of inevitable. So let's see. Bailey was the first one I saw. Let's go to the blip cam. All right, there it is. Let's back that up and slow-mo it. Looks like, kind of looks like Caldwell pushed up, which caused Coggin to kind of hook down into Bailey. Beach, nowhere to go. Road truck drills him right in the door, nowhere to go. Bailey on top of road truck's truck. Wrong button. We gotta see a better camera of that on. Right on top of him. Now this would be a good onboard. We'll go in with road truck. On board with James Road Truck. My God, that happened so fast. These super speedway crashes just so quick. Things happen pretty fast at 100 and, well, almost 200, 180, whatever. So yeah, I usually forget these go a bit slower than the cup cars. So it's caution number 4. Looks like we're going to have a green-white checkered. I don't think the leader's pitted. Justin Duran gonna bring him into the restart zone. Excuse me, West is gonna bring him. Duran? My ticker's playing games on me. And the green flag is back out. Two laps to go. Justin Duran out front leading it. David Duran right behind him. Jerry West trying to make a move on the ice outside. That 00 truck. He's got Chris Spencer and the 11 behind him. Oh, Justin Duran tried to move. Oh, no. Duran is going to get sent backwards as his brother has no choice but to just go by. Oh, here we go. We got another wreck. Dahlman gets Duggar. And Duggar does like a 1280 or something. Spun around a couple times. Alright, so that's going to be green light check attempt number 2. Go back up for the blimp here. Back just a little further. Man. I guess that's probably a good break for Justin. To get another shot. Whoops, I messed that up. Duggar tries to go low. Oh, Swavely goes with him. However, he's not clear. German gets into Duggar. Dahlman escapes that one. It's like Duran gets through. Wow. I think Road Truck just barely got through. It looked like he didn't even try to avoid that. That was weird. Let's do an on board with Road Truck. All good, and they're wrecking. Oh, man. He was in the smoke. He couldn't even see. Can't see anything. Looks like there's a truck in front. Whoa. Oh, my. That was just so close. Wow. My goodness. So that's going to be, let's see, what is this, caution 6? 5th. This is the 5th caution. Emo's overshot his pit a tad. Duggar on pit lane. You know, I want to go on board a Ty Dahlman's truck for this one. Good. Duggar moves low. He's going to go with him, but anyway, I think we did hear him lift. Let's listen. Unfortunately, Dahlman ends up sending Duggar around. Like I said, back on caution number 5. Gonna go for green-white checker attempt number 2. Looks like Jerry West is gonna be your current leader. Chris Spencer in 2nd. Gallagher 3rd. Coming to the choose. West and Spencer are going to bring them to the line. Here they go. West with a good restart. German right behind him. Spencer not as good of a restart. He's going to need Gallagher to get right up to his back bumper before those guys get down low. Too late. Two truck of Caldwell moving up to the high side outside of Swavely. Good to see Swavely has made his way back up into the front pack. They're bobbing and weaving. And looks like we might have another wreck. Oh, and we do. Merriman involved in that one. Let's see. I think they're trying to push it full wide again. Nope, that's not what caused it. I take those words back. Looks like Merriman. I think. Ooh. Beach got into him. Justin got into him. Kind of stacked things up a bit. Merriman gets sent to the outside up into the 19. Just kind of gets pinned into the wall. The 19 has to hard left to try and get off of him, which sends him around, and it looks like Daniel Dill, Jimmy Emos, and the false 19. Forget who it was because that's not his number. Chad. It's Chad Meadows. Caution number 6. Almost looks like rain's coming in. A little dreary over in that side of the track. Should be the third and I believe final green white checkered attempt. I believe they only get 3 attempts in this series. And the lead is going to dip into the pit lane at the last second. Caldwell's going to stay out. Swavely, David Durand, Noah Abbott, Brian Beach, Justin Durand, Ty Dahlman. I got to imagine these drivers on pit road must just need fuel. Almost a collision with Daniel Dill and Dustin German. I guess Dill wasn't even to his box yet, but Merriman overshoots it just a tad. Emos looks like he's taking tires. Maybe getting a little damage fixed as well. The right side of his trucks is pretty banged up, along with Coggin. Pace car is off. Green flag is back out. All right, boys, let's keep it together. Just got 2 laps to go. Caldwell getting a push from Durand. Slavey on the high side with Beach behind him. Coming out turn 2 down the backstretch again. Oh, they're getting a little Bobby and Weavy. Bobby and Weavy, those aren't words. And into the wall goes West. Pogo. Oh, they push full wide for a second. Pogo's going to recover. Still got a Stacy 3 wide up front. Swavey on that high line. Justin Durand is going to get the white flag. Dahlman out in that middle lane, the front row. Ty Dahlman challenging Justin Durand for the lead now. White flag, they head down the backstretch. What's going to happen here? Abbott steps out of line. Dahlman tries to block him. Doesn't work. Justin Durand gets the wall. And the whole field gets wrapped up in this one. Where is the leader? Who is the leader? David Durand Jr. Huge wreck. Durand Jr. Who's that? Caldwell. Is he going to have enough speed? Looks like he's going to. Durand Jr. wins with being way out in front of everybody. And it looks like Caldwell is going to take second place and Adam Kuhn taking the final podium spot. Wow. That was a huge wreck. We got to go take a look at what the heck just happened. Gonna speed this up. Can't seem to find the right spot. All right, I saw this one coming. Dahlman was out of shape, out of line. There we go. Abbott steps down. Abbott goes to block, but it's Dahlman goes to block, but it's too late. Into the rear quarter. Hook. Durand. And they just pile in there with nowhere to go. David Durand makes his way through that, though. Dahlman up on the freaking wall. Golly. Gallagher takes a hard nose into the wall. Take one more live look here. This thing just looked like a bunch of Matchbox cars all smashed together. Let's see your final results. David Durand Jr. is going to end up in victory lane tonight. Cameron Caldwell second. Third is Adam Kuhn. A couple of new names there on the podium. Alan Duggar is fourth. Dustin Coggin fifth. Daniel Dill sixth. Dustin German seventh. Sean Merriman is eighth. Jeff Pogo ninth. James Rotruck in 10th. Chris Spencer 11th. Dalton Schley 12th. Brian Beach in 13th. Jerry West 14th. 15th is Ty Dahlman. Richard Swavey 16th, Noah Abbott 17th, John Gallagher is 18th. 19th is Justin Durand, Jimmy Emos is 20th, Zane Bailey 21st, Chad Meadows is 22nd, and looks like Randy did not start this race. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our top finishers.
There's no
Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway. We've got our top three finishers with us. We'll start it off with Adam Kuhn. Adam putting it on the podium tonight here at Talladega. Tell us how your night went, and correct me if I'm wrong, but are you new face to this series this week?
Yeah, debut here in the IAA trucks. This was a lot of fun. Got to be really aggressive with the faster pair, so a lot of crazy racing at the beginning. Got involved in a bunch of wrecks. Somehow kept a 0x until the end. That last lap, though, was insane. I don't know how I got able to link up with my teammates there on the back straightaway, and I was just not going to live trying to push either Cam or David, and then calamity in 2 and 3, as you saw.
Yes, sir. It was quite a mess over there. Great showing to put it on the podium in your first time out here. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you. Definitely one way to make my debut. Was not expecting that at all. Many points in the race. I want to thank everyone at Radius Racing, C2 Graphics, JCTV, a lot of friends, all my teammates. Like I mentioned, David, Justin, unfortunately got caught up in the racing for points, and Cam with another wacky race himself.
All right. Well, congratulations putting it on the podium tonight.
Thank you.
And now bringing in second place, Cameron Caldwell. Cameron ended up there on the podium. Tell us about your night, and correct me if I'm wrong, are you also a new name this week?
Yeah, this is my first start. Probably a one-off because I work most Thursdays, but I would have a rare Thursday off. So, yeah, kind of all over the place. Start off the first half of the race getting doored the left door 3 or 4 times and trying to ride around, save the faster pair till the end. And I was definitely hurting on raw speed there for a while, but that last caution, I think, set up the first green white checkered, gave me the opportunity to get my faster pair in, and then it just kind of became what play racing seems to always be at the end, and was just kind of lucky to be able to save the truck and not get involved in the big wreck. And wish I had a little bit bigger run on David there, but just kind of one of those deals. Didn't have any help behind me and came home second. So one of those deals, just play racing.
Well, congratulations on the podium finish and your debut in the series as well. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks to my teammates. We finished 1 through 3, and Justin there was leading on the last lap. But got hooked, unfortunately. I don't know where he finished, but shout out to those guys. Shout out to my sponsors, Milwaukee Massage Therapy on the truck tonight, and all the other sponsors that are on my truck. Shout out to you for broadcasting, and shout out to the fans for watching. And well, I won't be there next week, but hope all the fans tune in for next week's race.
All right. Congratulations on the podium on your first time out, and we hope to see you on the track soon.
Yep, thanks.
And now your winner, David Duran, put it on the podium once again. David, it's never a surprise to see you up at the front. And take us through that last lap, first of all. Man, or maybe just that last corner even.
Just trying to follow Cam and Justin right there, and whatever, trying to get to 4, and whatever happened was going to happen after that. So what I was thinking about is if trying to make it 3 wide at the line, because I won't go with Justin or go with Cam there. It's hard to pick right there at the end. So I mean, I'm here to win. I mean, try to help teammates out, but at the end of the day, you're racing for a win right there. But it's plate racing. Didn't like how it ended. Looked like, from my view, the 34 just self-cleared top to bottom right there, and I just think that this wasn't smart. So if that didn't happen, we probably have a lot better finish than what was taking place here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna take the win regardless. I was being aggressive all night, trying to put my truck where it needed to be at the end right there. Having 3 green white checkers was interesting because some cars were low on fuel right there. So we had to take advantage of get an extra stop in there and just trying to plan our moves at the end. So sticking with Cam and Justin and Adam right there was our goal from since the green flag, and just try to sit together. Because once we all work together, we're pretty tough to beat on plate tracks.
Well, great job out putting on the podium. It's always great to see teammates working together. See you and your brother unfortunately didn't work out for him in the end because of that last wreck. But some great racing here tonight. You guys were 3 wide for a lot of it and beating and banging without caution. Tell us about the green flag runs you guys had.
We're just trying to stay out of trouble at the during the green flag runs. Our goal was just try to stay out of trouble and try to stick together and plan the momentum runs that we had right there. So, basically, my goal and everyone and our team's goal was just trying to stay up front, try to control the race, try to control all 3 lanes, which we try to do for the most part, and it worked pretty effectively, which I was kind of surprised because how the package runs on these trucks. So, but that was our goal right there, and we got radius 1, 2, 3. So I mean, we'll take it and we'll move on to Michigan.
All right. Well, congratulations on the podium. Who do you want to thank?
I just want to thank you for doing the broadcaster, Chris. It's a pleasure to watch them, and thank Radius Racing for letting me be part of their team and racing with these guys with Kevin Caldwell, Justin, Adam. So it's awesome to be part of that part of a great team. So we'll see what happens next week at Michigan.
All right. Congrats again. Go celebrate with the teammates, David.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, great racing here at Talladega tonight. It's going to wrap it up for us, but what a great race this was. The IAA series, both Xfinity and Trucks, has proven to be quite a show at Talladega. Both races just great 3 wide racing up front. Tonight, lots and lots of great racing, like I just said. Unfortunately, finished with a big wreck at the end there, but that is plate racing, as some will say, and last lap going for the win. But otherwise, great racing here tonight. So we'd like to thank you from 1-5 Studios for joining us, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the racing action, and we'll see you at the next track.